Hello, I'm Jacob. You're watching the Prepper's Bunker Outdoors. Recently, I did a video on reactive camouflage. I'll put a link to that up here, or maybe it'll be up on the other side. Who knows? But the idea of this camouflage was to use two colors of paint, a base coat and then a top coat, to create ultimately 3 layers of contrast as the rifle naturally wears. I want to show you the progression of that, talk to you about how effective it is, and also talk to you about what I would like to change and what I'm going to do differently next time. Here is the rifle. It is a Bear Creek Arsenal upper on a Tennessee Arms lower. And so you'll have what we're going for is what you see on the receiver and on the forend. But those parts are a flat dark earth, polymer, plastic, whatever anyways, so those don't really count. So what we're looking at is the upper receiver and the buffer tube extension here. And this got a coat of coyote tan, a few coats of coyote tan, then olive drab on top of that. And you can see the real high points, like the brass deflector here, pretty much just went straight to black. But that is not the case for the entire paint job. Forward assist, I guess it's going to be kind of hard to see a lot of color here on the phone as opposed to being in person. But we do certainly have some tan. The end of the buttstock, we have some tan. And so really I do like how it's all turned out, and I'd still believe that it's a good way to go, and it's still going to give me some depth of color and some shadows and be a evolving camouflage pattern, but not exactly as I intended. Now, when I do this next time, because I do intend, whether it happens or not, I do intend to build 3 identical rifles, albeit with upper receivers from different manufacturers. And so what I believe I will do with those is my base layer of paint will most likely be either Duracoat in a can, official Duracoat from Kentucky Gun Coating, or Brownell's Alumahide 2. And what I'll probably do actually is I'll probably do olive drab as the base in whatever one of those 3 options I take, and then do coyote tan over top of that Krylon. And I think having the tougher base layer is going to make the difference. The other thing that you could do is you could buy an already flat dark earth rifle, obviously, and then Krylon over the top of it, and it would certainly give you contrast and random patterns to help hide your firearm. Now, with that section of this video completed, I want to talk to you about, first off, rifle slings. If you're already on board with painting your firearm, your fighting gun, I believe, should not be black. And I have videos about that. I will do more videos about that, but it's pretty straightforward. But if you have a painted gun and a black sling, you are wrong. And so I manufacture Beach and Tactical Speed slings, the finest operational slings on the planet, I believe, and in custom camouflage colors, so you can make it whatever colors you want. And with that being said, a little plug there, and that's what funds this channel, by the way, so that's why I throw it in there. The upper receiver, this Bear Creek Arsenal Complete, I'm looking at 2 other brands. I want 2 other brands of the same GI upper, and I'll put the same Magpul forend on them. And I'm considering, like for review purposes, the ATI Omni Hybrid Max polymer upper that's just cheap as dirt, because it's cheap as dirt, and then something a little bit more expensive. I would like to do Double Star Arms, because they're here in Winchester, Kentucky. I would like to do Anderson Arms, because they're here in Kentucky. And I'd also like to do Midwest Industries, kind of as a higher tier yet build. So I'd like to have this the Bear Creek and the ATI are kind of considered bottom of the barrel. Anderson, Double Star, they're all higher tier, and well, Anderson is kind of a step above, and then a step above that would be Double Star Arms and Arrow, and then some would say a step above that would be Midwest Industries. Everything I've ever had from Midwest Industries has been absolutely phenomenal. So who makes a GI style upper, solid front sight post, delta ring, all of that you would like to see reviewed on this channel? Let me know in the comments section below. By the way, the reason there isn't a speed sling on this, which I should have just slapped it on here, but I am developing a new infinitely adjustable sling. I think it's going to be a big deal. It's meant to be ultra lightweight, and you will see more information about that soon on the channel. You'll also see more reviews on the products that you see here on this rifle after I get about 1,000 rounds through it. Right now we're only sitting at, I don't know, 300, something that literally doesn't matter. It hasn't failed, but who cares? There's almost no rounds through it. So anyways, I hope that you have a blessed day. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you in the comment section below.